It is July 25th, 2018. Time is 11 o'clock in the morning, and we're here at the trailhead of Oster Lake Trail, and our objective is to reach the Oster Lake. And once we reach there, coming back, probably we're gonna go take the loop coming back, or I could just go back the same route I came in. Anyway, my objective really is to just scout. There's a backcountry campground here at the Oster Lake, which I just wanted to see what it was like. So that's a plan. Okay, so we're reaching a trail junction here. I think this one here is trail number 3, and this here is trail 3 as well. But anyway, looking at the map, I'm just about right here. Okay, I guess this is another junction. So this is the trail that leads to trail number 2. And this here is trail number 3, which we're on right now. And another map. Well, yeah, I should be here right now. The second junction right here. It's funny how they use screws as markers. The last time I was here, I was trying to find out where I was on this map here. And of course, later on, only did I realize that they were using screws as markers. So I just thought it was unusual. They usually, anyway, from my experience anyway, I've always seen little arrows, printed on there. But this one's pretty different. Right over here in Paul Lake, last time I was here, I only reached up to this part. There was a park bench that was on there. Stopped for a little break, and well, took my lunch there as well. At that point I was just feeling a little exhausted, so I didn't continue through to Oster Lake. I remember that time the rucksack that I was carrying was just it just wasn't suited for this type of hike, and my shoulders hurt from those shoulder straps, so I had to turn back. Alright, so anyway, this is my second trip out here. My first time I was using the wrong pack, and I don't think it was just meant for a hike like this, a long distance hike. It's great for, I don't know, more like a school bag or anything, but the thing, the pack I was using was a military style pack, but of course it was just a knockoff, right? But I mean, still, I do have the original. It was a military surplus. Supposed to be a German army mounted rucksack, and it's great probably for short hikes, but I know you just need that You just need that hip support when you're doing hikes. Storm clouds. It's pretty cloudy today. You know, it's always been raining lately. The sun is out. I mean, which is great. It's a Wednesday, so I mean it's a weekday. Nobody's out right now. I haven't seen anybody yet, so I'm all alone here on this trail. That one's pretty fresh. So anyway, it's a few minutes past 11. And of course, wildlife, they're usually out in the morning, and then they come out in the dawn and also at dusk, you know, just before sunset. But then during the middle of the day, they're resting somewhere. But for bison or large creatures, I just sometimes I wonder where these guys hide during the day. Sun's gone down. You know, there's a breeze, which is nice, keeps the bugs away. And the last time I was here, just really hot and sunny, and mosquitoes were just horrible. And of course, I forgot to bring the extra battery for this camera, so I hope I'm able to get a lot of footage and some pictures for you guys. So I'm trying to save up whatever I can here. So anyway, anytime you walk on the trail alone, right? I mean, you've always read that you make a lot of noise. So me talking like this, I know it may look silly, but at least the wildlife will hear me coming, know I'm here in the area, and just basically get out of the way, right? Seeing a lot of fresh scat here. So I don't know if these bison are still on the trail here. Anyway, at least me talking to you will give them an idea that I'm here. And why I sometimes do also is as I'm making noise, I just kind of whack my hiking pole against a tree. Or else clear my throat. Just had to stop for a while there and listen. And once in a while, you just gotta listen for footsteps or wildlife walking around, maybe twigs breaking, leaves rustling, stuff like that. Holy crap, that's a lot. Somebody's marking their trail. Hello? One thing about hiking this trail is, one thing that concerns me is just the lack of water here in this area. Although there's, standing ponds like those. But, I mean, who'd want to drink that? If I were desperate, maybe. But, I don't know. So one thing I wanted to do was scout the Oster Lake campground. But, Parks Canada website is saying to bring water. Although it's right beside the lake, but this area being, the lakes here, there's a lot of water. There's a lot of waterfowl here in this area that land in these lakes, so you'll see a lot of bird poop. I don't know, unless you go to the middle of the lake and scoop up water from there, but then of course you're going to need a boat. So I really don't know if I want to camp in this backcountry. At the moment I'm packing like 3 liters of water, which just adds to the weight in my pack. It's just crazy. Okay, so here we are at a lake. Forget what lake this is. We're just going to check out the map here. We are at Paul Lake, and well, here's the that picnic table where I sat the last time. So I'm just going to take a break here. I don't know, have a snack or some water. Okay, done our break, back on the trail, heading towards Oster Lake. Okay, I think this is Oster Lake, and I think that's a campground over there. So just a few meters, should be able to get there. Yep, Oster Lake campground, folks. We're here. Okay, so the plan right now is stop for lunch. And see what's around. I can see why you know, you need to bring your own water for drinking and washing. I don't know. I had plans of camping here one day, but I have to lug a lot of water. I'm just going to pass. Oh, look at that. His and hers outhouses. Storage of firewood. We got some picnic benches. Food lockers over here. Let's check out the lake here. See how close we can go. Yeah, I don't know. That's not something I would want to drink. Okay, we're just going to stop here for lunch. Maybe for an hour or so, and then just head back to the car. Might as well complete the loop here. But otherwise, I've reached my objective. Was able to scout the area. It's not a bad looking site, but I mean, like I said, unless you have a means of carrying water here to this location. And you know what I forget to bring with me? A windscreen. There's a little bit of breeze today.